Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, people, wherever you're watching this. Welcome to On the Ball TV. I haven't done one of these in a while. Myself, Shigsy DJ. I know I've taken a long hiatus from the whole football YouTube world. I had to do some personal stuff in my life I had to kind of take care of. So I know we're towards the end of the season, but after that debacle last night, I felt like I needed to vent because this season hasn't gone anywhere near what we thought it would be, considering the signings that we made over the summer. So this review is just going to be about the PSG game. I'm going to try and keep it as brief as possible, but there are a number of things that we need to discuss. First of all, Slot. I don't know what's happened to this guy. Like last season, he would make a lot of tactical changes within the game, and it would help the team get a victory. This season, I don't know what's happened. It's just that the team has fallen off a cliff. Certain players, which I'm going to get into, just haven't delivered the way they did last season. Now, first and foremost, we'll start off with the starting lineup. I didn't agree with it at all. There's no way Isak should be starting over Salah, considering how much game time Isak has had, and considering the performance that Salah put in against Fulham. Now, I know Fulham and PSG are on a different level, but performances, you still have to put a performance in, and I feel he did that against Fulham. The back four, so we started with, Mamadashvili, Frimpong, Kanate, Van Dijk, and Kyrgios. To be honest with you, I didn't really have a problem with that back four. During the course of the game, Frimpong, he didn't cover himself in glory. Kanate had a very good game, tried to impose himself, and he did. Van Dijk also, and Kyrgios. I know we lost 2-0, but for me, I don't think the defence was the issue. The midfield, man. I'm going to start with McAllister first. He shouldn't have started, in my opinion. Considering the way Jones played against Fulham, he was a big part as to why we ended up winning that game 2-0. When he came off in the second half and McAllister came on, it wasn't all McAllister, but that guy, I've said it before, but he always looks like he's running through treacle. Like it's just, I've never seen such a world-class player fall off the cliff the way he's done. He got a penalty, but apart from that, he didn't do nothing. And it's just like, why did he get, like, certain players just get to play without putting in performances? And it's just like, no, it shouldn't be that case. I'm not Jones' biggest advocate, but based on what the performance he put on his last game, he should have started. I'm a firm believer in, if you play well in your previous game, you should get to start the next game. Not, you have to chop and change. Gravenberch. Yeah, again. I don't know what to say about it. He he weren't as bad as McAllister, but at the same time, I don't know. Our midfield doesn't seem to have any cutting edge this season. It's weird to have a championship winning team go from that, what it was last season, to what it is this season. Just no bite, no oomph, no get up and go, poor. And then we had Soboslai, the Energizer bunny of the midfield, would die on the pitch for the fans. If you die on the pitch, like, I'm going to try and not to vent. But if you're willing to do that for this game, why has that been all season? This is why I'm very disillusioned with this team. I've turned, what was it that Klopp used to say, from doubters to believers? I'm a firm believer to a doubter now. This game, I didn't have no belief that we would win this game. In terms of even winning the game, not let alone the tie. This team has no fight, no that mentality monster thing is gone. But listen, I digress. So we've gone through the midfield. Up front we had Ekitike, Wirtz, and Isak. Now, first of all, I have to bring up Ekitike. Wishing you a speedy recovery, bro, because that kid, it's been said that the injury is an Achilles rupture. Now, that's going to be 6 to 9 months minimum. So Make of that what you will. Looks like we're going to have to buy another striker because obviously... Let me take a moment because I don't want to talk about Gakpo too much, but we're going to need another striker because obviously he's going to be out for a while. Isak should not have started. Let me say that from now. Isak should not have started. For me, he should have come off in the bench from 70, 80 minutes because Slot said he's only got 45 minutes in him. I don't understand that. Maybe he thought he could bring on Salah later on in the day, in the match, once Isak had run his race. But again, the guy has played minuscule amount of football this season. So to come in that level of game, you're putting too much pressure on him, man. We did make some changes during the course of the game. Salah came on for Ekitike's injury. Gakpo came on. Oh, that guy is just a waste of... Anyway, Gakpo and Engamara came on. Engamara tried his best, made a keeper make a save. But this Gakpo guy kept getting in the way of anything good that was going to happen. Kept getting in the way. Like, I thought last season we would have to do a rebuild with the loss of Jota and a few other players like that. But this season is going to have to be another rebuild. And if Gakpo ends up leaving this team, thank God, because the guy, since Diaz has left, has also fallen off a cliff. I'm going to give my ratings because, again, this team was so... There's some three blind mice. Was it 3 little pigs in there, huff and puff and blow the house down? But they didn't blow no house down. Dembele ended up doing the damage later in the second half. But poor. Absolutely poor. Mamardashvili, 5. Frimpong, 3. Kanate, 7. Van Dijk, 7. Kirkes, 6. McAllister, 2. Gravenberch, 5. Soboslai, 6. Who else? Salah, 6. Isak, 5. Gakpo, 4. Engamara, 5 or 6. Am I missing? Gomez, I would give him a 6, 6.5. Yeah, just poor. Just poor. Like, I know we've got the league to try and secure the Champions League football, but people are saying, you should give Slot more time, you should give him another season. But I don't see anything changing. I really don't. Like, and I know what people saying, he won the league, you've got to give him more time. Nah, I don't think anything changes, even if we do come into next season. I don't think anything changes at all. Look, this is my review for the Liverpool versus PSG game. I'm going to start doing more reviews on the channel again now. I'm back and I feel like I need to be seen on this YouTube channel again. So, please like, share, comment, leave your comments in the things below. Tell me if you think my team rating is correct or whether you believe otherwise. Take care, people, and I'll see you in the next game. Bye.